Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Aces Wild. I'm back for another video. Today is Mobile Monday, and I decided to highlight a video game every Monday. The game I'm doing today is Star Wars Force Arena. It was developed by Netmarble and Lucasfilm Limited, and of course published by Disney. And it released on January 11th for iOS and Android. It's a great game. I truly love it. And if you like multiplayer online battle arena style games or MOBAs, this is the game for you. It's a really neat concept on the MOBA style, and we'll dive into it, and I'll be able to kind of go down every kind of aspect of it, giving you a short review of how the game works and giving you a little bit of gameplay. So as you first start up the game and you get into the actual screen where everything is, you see you have a 3D modeled character of your hero. You have different aspects on the right. Now, not all of this is available when you first download the game, but after you've gotten a few levels, you're able to do 2v2 and then team up 2v2, which is with a guild member and you and then two other randoms. It's usually like a guild wars type thing. And then you have training, which obviously is available to you as soon as you start. Then across the bottom here, you have 4 different heroes, 2 on the Rebel and then 2 on the Empire. So for the 2 on the Rebel side, you start out with, when you first download the game, Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. After you've gotten the tutorials done and a few other things, you get the chance to have Han Solo. Then on the Empire side, you get Director Orson Krennic and the Grand Inquisitor. These are your 4 base heroes that you start out with. There's a total of 65 characters in the game. Now, while I don't know if that's all heroes, I do know that there's 65 characters. After setting up and getting your hero set up, you'll be able to kind of go down here on this sidebar here. You have rewards, deck, shop, trade, and guild. In the rewards, you get 3 free packs a day. And now you can get multiple packs after the timer is, which I think it's like a 3-hour timer or something like that, but we'll go ahead and dive into that. So on free pack, you click open and you get a collection of cards. You usually always get some currency, always get a crystal, and then you'll get a few of your commons, and then you get 1 rare card every time you do a free pack. And I think it's a small chance to get an elite, if I remember correctly. And so you collected these cards. After I've opened all 3 of these packs, alright, so I've opened all 3 of my packs, and you'll see a timer down there. So it's 4 hours is what the timer is. And my free pack, I'll get 1 at that 4-hour mark. And then I think the next card, it's another 4 hours and then another 4 hours. Then across here, you see victory packs. You get those for every time you successfully win a victory in a battle, whether it be 1v1 or 2v2. So I'll go ahead and open this one that I have unlocked. Then you see that I have 3 other packs here. When you first download the game, if you're a brand new person, you're going to get what's called a premium booster, which is across the bottom. Mine says not in use because I've ran out, but you get it for the first 3 days of having the game. You get a premium boost. What it does is it actually makes the time cut in half. So instead of 8 hours, it will be 4 hours. Instead of 3 hours to unlock, it's an hour and a half. It's a great thing to have, but I just didn't see the point in getting the premium currently. So what I do is I just go ahead, I click it, it shows I'm gonna get 5 cards. There's no guaranteed rarities, and I click unlock, and 3 hours from now that card pack will be unlocked and I'll be able to unlock it. Then on the right you see a play pack. For every 10 matches that I play, you get a play pack, which is a really great feature, and it gives you a little bit better cards than your free packs, but it's about equal to the 8-hour pack on your victory pack. Then you have your deck building. So this is where it really dives into how you create your team and how you want to be successful in the MOBA. So you start out with your hero, and you have up to 7 cards across the bottom. Each card is set up with an energy. you see it says 6 energy, 5 energy, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 4. So my average energy cost is 3.9. Now I think when you first start out, it's somewhere around like 2.7, which is not a bad thing. I just decided I feel like 3 is a good base number. I didn't do any of the 2 energies or the 1 energies. And so then you'll look across the bottom of each one of these cards and you see numbers. It says 1 out of 8, 4 out of 15, and then you see this one that's green here. What it is after you've collected so many of the same card, you'll be able to upgrade it, and you actually increase the power here, and you see in green the attack power and the building attack power that it has. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that for 80 currency, and I get plus 8 player experience. And now it's upgraded and it's even stronger. And then below that, if you want to change your deck around, let's say I wanted to change this one right here to here, I can do that. And I'll go ahead and upgrade him just in case I decide I wanted to put a lower level card or a lower energy card in there, I can. You'll also see that I have 2 heroes. Now, Princess Leia, I did have. It says I have 0 cards currently because I ended up trading her in for a different legendary, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I did start with her. And then you see this restricted here. This restricted is a character that you can use only with that hero, but they're significantly stronger. It's like almost having like a half version of a hero. They're not as strong as a hero, but they're pretty strong. And they're a good product, and they're developed in different ones. I have this one here on the Rebel side, and then I have another one here on the Empire side. So then when I told you I had traded in Princess Leia, here is Director Orson Krennic. I had traded it in, and I ended up getting a second Orson Krennic. And now if I wanted to, I can use 11,000 credits, and I can upgrade him, which I'm going to go ahead and do right now. And now his power is significantly increased, and his health is increased. And I got 40 player experience. Now, of course, that wiped out most of my currency, which is fine, and so I won't be able to upgrade this Rocket Stormtrooper. But that's fine. You're going to get a lot of credits, especially every time you sign in, every time you unlock a pack, every time you win a match. You're constantly building currency. So that's the basis setup. Now, when I kind of touched on the energy side of things, so you get a total of 10 energy during a match. And during this match, it's going to slowly increase every time you select a card. So let's say I had 5 energy, I'd hit my tank, and then you'll see it start to refresh again, and it just continues to refresh, and you just keep hitting it. So instead of minions being deployed on a constant basis, you actually build up the energy and minions with yourself. Then you go into the shop. The shop is an opportunity to upgrade your cards with currency. So I can buy one of these cards if I wanted to. I typically don't do this because I get a lot of card packs, so I really don't see the point currently. Now I will, I'm sure later in levels, start doing that on more of my rare cards like the epics and things like that, but currently I don't use this. Then you have your card packs, which I hope to do soon. You have the diamond pack, which is 2,000 crystals, which I will eventually, that's what I'm currently saving up for. I will eventually get that pack. It's a really good pack. You get 5 epics, 1 unique, and 1 legendary. And this is a great chance to take opportunity and potentially get a different hero. Then you have, of course, you have the in-game purchasing. You can buy crystals, you can buy credits with those crystals, however you want to. I typically don't do any in-game purchases. That's just me personally. I feel that I do a lot already, and there's a lot of advertising and things like that with games, and I just don't put any kind of in-currency into games. Then you have the trade aspect. I kind of mentioned it a little bit before with Princess Leia. So Princess Leia, what I did is I went to the legendary to legendary, and I traded in 1 legendary for another legendary. And what it does is you spend the currency, and it allows you to get a different hero. If you get the same hero, then it allows you to upgrade it. So it's kind of taking a chance, but it was a chance that I was willing to make because I didn't really use her that much. So as you see here, you have 10 commons. You can trade that up to get a rare. You can trade 10 rares up to an epic, 10 epics to a unique. You can trade 1 unique for 1 legendary and 1 legendary for 1 legendary. So it's a really cool item that they've added to the game. I really like the trading ability with it, and it kind of lets you build your deck and conform it to the way you want and take a chance too. The last feature on this menu here is the guild. So you can purchase a guild and create your own guild with your name and everything else. But that was something I really didn't want to go with. I wanted to do my own. I didn't want to do my own, so I went with this one. I thought it was funny. It's Dork Side, so it's kind of a play on Dark Side, but it was a really cool feature, and it allows you to connect with people that currently play the game that are within a general level of you. I found one that was pretty close to me. Now they have a few ones, but most of them are twos and threes, which currently that's about what everybody is in the game because it is a fairly new game. Here you have the ability to chat with your members, but one of the best features of the guild, and the reason I like this so much, is there's a friendly match in the bottom right. So if you want to hone your skills, so let's say you changed your deck around and you really want to test it out, instead of going into the training, which is based on a computer, you're actually playing a human doing the friendly match. And I really, really enjoy that. And so all you do is you hit it, it pops up 1v1 or 2v2, so you can choose which kind of match you want to do. And then you just choose your hero. So if I wanted to, I could select this hero. Then I hit standby, it'll pop up, and it'll have like a waiting icon, and somebody in the guild, if they wanted to, could join my match, and we could do a practice match. I really enjoy it. I like doing that because it really kind of develops who you are as a player when it comes to training. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do, since I'm not sure if anybody's on the guild, we're just going to do a basic computer match. We're going to go into training and kind of show you what the maps look like. In training, it loads up very fast, but when you're doing like a 1v1 or 2v2, the load times are a little slower. So as you see here on a basic MOBA, you have your lanes. Now here is where you kind of direct your players. So like I want to drop this tank off. I had 7 energy, and you see the energy starting to rebuild again. So this is where you start to deploy. Now you see Luke Skywalker is a person I'm going after, and my tower was to help me defend. And then you come up here and you see we're attacking the turret. The turret, I cannot attack or get in that zone until I have a player, because if not, it's going to really mess me up. It's going to start attacking me instead of attacking my minions. Another thing to look at is always look at getting more powerful minions, like using your epics. I use my 5 energy ones a lot because they're very strong. Like I just use those right there, and they are very, very strong, and they will kill heroes very fast. So if you're really trying to destroy down a hero, using those 5 energy style characters will really help. Now also know where your weaknesses and strengths are. This particular character, this rocket one, he's really good against buildings, but he's very, very weak against players and heroes. So I don't like using him if there's anybody in that lane, but there's currently no one, so it's a perfect time to use him. Now here we have a tank that's coming in. They're a lot stronger. Now in the computer version, they're really weak, but when you're playing a human, they are very strong, and they're very hard to kill. As you see, my health's a little low. They give you 2 health on each side of the map. So, and they take a little bit of time to appear on the map. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of getting these healths. And then what I do is I like to take advantage of attacking the computer and getting the computer's health or the player's health, whoever's on the other side. I do it all the time. I'm constantly trying to take their health because it takes their chance away from trying to use it on me, and I like taking away players' advantages. So I'm going to go ahead and take this health, take advantage of it, deploy out this. Luke should be here, came back. Okay, that's what I was waiting for. I knew he was coming back soon. Oh, got into the tower. So I'm going to retreat a little bit. All right, let's kill Luke here. Looks like he's sending, and he has a unique. This is a unique. Anytime you see stuff like this, like a Jedi or things like that, it's usually a unique character. All right, Luke's trying to attack my tower. He died. We're going to go ahead and send these guys in. Send these in on this side. And I'm going to go ahead and take this health over here. Now, when the timer comes down, if we were at a stalemate, it would go into another 60-second sudden death. But because I'm pretty much destroying him, it's going to be a win for me. I get the win. The plane's going to come in. And victory. So in a basic match, you would be able to like this player, let's say I thought he did a good job, and I could click on it and it would give him a thumbs up for a good job, and he could do the same for me. It also shows you the stats. I had 5 kills on the hero and 3 turret destruction, and I have no current rewards for the training, but you would get rewards in game. So that's kind of this basis of the game. Now, after you play matches and play training, you have basically kind of like missions. You have your basic missions and your special missions, and you unlock them as you complete the tasks. So right there, I just completed 2 tasks, and I go on a special, and I need to do a 2v2 match 3 times. Now, while I'm not going to do it 3 times for this video, I will do 1 2v2 match, just to give you an idea on difference. And this will also be a 2v2 match, human versus human. So go ahead and let that load. So this time it was actually really fast. The load time is usually seconds. I mean, we're talking 30, 40 seconds sometimes to get into a match, but it looks like the servers are pretty full. We got the match really fast. So now the difference between a 1v1 and a 2v2 biggest one is the 3rd lane, and that makes it really hard to defend. These matches become really fast paced. You're constantly running back and forth, and if you have a good partner, you can really attack some serious damage on people. But my biggest thing is I like to defend. I like to work with my partner and try to do a defense more than an attack. Like we have Luke here. He's coming in for the attack. Got him. All right. Good setup. Rocket launcher destroyed him. I'm going to let the tank take a couple of my damage so he doesn't kill my rocket launcher. All right, we're going to go ahead and charge a little bit. And there we go. Now I'm going to run for the health. There's only 1 health on the back side here. And then there's 1 health on this lane. I don't think there's 3 health. I think it's still 2 health as well. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. I haven't played a whole lot of 2v2s as much as I play 1v1s. We are really getting attacked here. They're really tearing up our turrets. Those are very strong. The rebel Hoth. I knew that was coming. There's no way around that. So you're gonna die. It's gonna happen. The more you die and the closer it gets to the end of the match, the faster or the longer the timer is. And so like right now, I am getting tore up. We are not doing too well on the defense side. And I'm dead again. So you see the timer's a little bit longer now. It's going to take longer. They're probably going to win this match. It doesn't look like we're going to come back on it. All right, we're going to go ahead and launch. Full-on attack. All right, we're getting a good attack going. Getting tore up by 2 tanks. I think they're going to win this match. There's no way we're going to come around it. They've already attacked our home base. It was a good game, good try. And so that kind of gives you an idea of a basis on how this game works. I truly hope you enjoyed this. If you like this game, I will be playing more of this game on Mobile Mondays. I can do this for a couple of Mondays, or I can do a new game every Monday. So I'd like y'all to leave a like, leave a comment below, and let me know what you think about it. And please subscribe if you like this content. All right, take care. Aces Wild out.